So Phillip Rivers obviously, recently retired. I made a video talking about why I think he should be a Hall of Famer. But now let's just talk about one of my favorite Phillip Rivers games. So to set the stage a little bit, this is when he was playing the New York Giants. And of course, the New York Giants, remember, that's the team that, Eli Manning decided he didn't want to go to play with the Chargers. Rivers went there instead. The Giants were the ones who actually drafted Rivers. So there was all of that kind of background stuff going into this game. And then in this game, Rivers didn't play that well. They had started a comeback, but at this point, Rivers' stat line was really bad, actually. He currently, at this point, just had 134 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 picks. I mean, that's typically not going to get it done, but they still have an opportunity. One last drive to go 80 yards and potentially get a touchdown. So it would start off with this play where what's going to happen is that, again, 2 minutes and 5 seconds left, Chargers 1 timeout, down 6. So this is it. If they turn the ball over, game is over. First, they're going to start things off with the Giants are playing a simple zone coverage. They're just going to hit Antonio Gates underneath the coverage. This is something that we would see happen a lot over the years. It's just, use that safety blanket that's 85 for the Chargers. Rivers takes the snap. He's going to easily make this throw. A ref falls down, and Gates picks up a solid gain, and they don't quite move the sticks just yet because it wasn't a first down, but they at least get some yards, and right before the 2-minute warning, so getting out of bounds didn't matter on that play. So then the Giants said, to hell with that, we're going to start blitzing. And they would blitz a lot coming up here. And, again, Rivers, he's having a tough time. This is not his best day, but he's just going to take what's there. And right now, there's a concept to his left that can absolutely work against man coverage on that route that's going to the flat towards the top of the screen. That's what he wants to hit. Rivers is going to take the snap again. It's Nani here who gets open. Rivers makes that throw, and they pick up the first down, but are inbounds, so now they have to hurry. Rivers running out of time. He's going to try and hurry up and get this snap off. And again, for the Giants, they're blitzing here. Same thing. Cover 1 blitz. So not an all-out blitz or anything like that, but, they're trying to hurry things up. And what they want to have happen is they want to get pressure quickly, so Rivers has to throw the ball quickly, because if they do that, then, eventually they'll run out of time. At least that's the hope. So Rivers is going to take a chance here. He's going to say, hey, only 1 safety deep, Malcolm Floyd running a go route. Why not just hit him? And if this can work, we can gain a ton of yards here and get ourselves in position to win this football game. So the Giants blitz, it's picked up by the Chargers halfback, and now you see there isn't a ton of separation, and this is kind of what you loved and hated about Phillip Rivers if you were a Chargers fan, is he's going to take those chances, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But as a neutral fan, you love this. You love a guy who's going to go down swinging, doesn't care if he throws an interception. He wants to win the game. He cares about throwing the interception because it hurts his team, but not because of the statistics of it. This time, Floyd comes close, isn't able to haul it in, and they're not able to get that big completion, but it is okay. They just got a first down, so it's not really a big deal. So then on the next play, Rivers is going to say, all right, well, okay, we took our deep shot, but now we have to focus on, getting to the 49-yard line, which will be the first down. It's going to be Malcolm Floyd again, who's running a route over the middle. That's, just a quick slant route. Against this coverage, it can work out. Remember, the Giants are trying to get the ball out of Rivers' hands quickly, and so Rivers is going to say, you know what, okay, fine, because I want to get this first down right here. Because once you get to the 50, at worst case scenario, you can try a Hail Mary. Watch how he takes the snap. Floyd gets open, but this is also just a perfect throw from Rivers. That's really an incredible throw, and they're able to pick up that first down and keep the keep the chains moving, but also it keeps the clock running. So Rivers has to hurry up. He's shouting things out to his receivers, letting them know what the play concept is going to be. And now for the Giants, they're saying, okay, maybe enough blitzing. Let's play cover 2 man here. But for Rivers, again, it's going to go back to that safety blanket. Antonio Gates, that's who he wants to hit. This is also just a route that can work against cover 2 man, so it's working out in both ways, and the hope is, again, you get a first down. You're now getting in position where you don't have to worry about the clock as much. The clock management up until this point is going pretty well. So Rivers takes the snap, Gates gets open, and Rivers just misses this throw, and that's kind of why I love this game from Rivers, is because he didn't have it. Today was not his best day. He was missing throws, and that was not the first one. he had an awful day, but he just kept fighting. It was just a gutsy performance for him to hang in there. Similar to when a pitcher clearly doesn't have their best stuff, but they're just hanging in there and giving it their best and trying to find a way to win. On the very next play, the Giants are kind of going for a death blow here. They're going to play cover 0, which means, all out blitz, except for one player covers each eligible receiver. That's how this works. And so if you look at Antonio Gates, the player who's covering him is the guy who's pretending that he's a deep safety because they don't want to show that it's a cover 0. And because of that, Gates is smart enough to realize that once this play is going to start, he's going to realize what's happening and just kind of try and, take a couple steps, let Rivers throw him the ball, and then try and move forward. But when Rivers takes a snap, he's also smart enough to read it. Look at how quick he got that ball to Antonio Gates, and Gates reached out and got the first down. There's just those two guys reading the play quickly, getting open quickly, and getting the first down quickly. And so again, the clock has to keep moving, but you just got the first down, and you're moving down the field, so time isn't as big of a factor as it, would be if you weren't getting the first down here. One thing you probably noticed is how much the Chargers had their backs in the backfield blocking. And that's because obviously the Giants keep blitzing, so you want to have a back who's blocking. But now the Rivers are going to turn that against the Giants on this play. So it's going to be a cover 2 man, and Darren Sproles is going to basically fake as though he's going to start off blocking. And the reason why that's so key is because what the Giants like to do in 2009 is they, if they see a back is blocking, they're going to go out and they're going to rush the passer. So if a back is blocking, you rush the passer. That way you're not wasting a guy in coverage, covering an area that's probably no one's going to run into. He can instead rush the passer and help get pressure on Rivers, which really wasn't happening that much on this drive, but it did happen earlier on in the game. So the Chargers are going to have Sproles, Darren Sproles here. He's going to run out, and he's going to fake as though he's blocking, but then he's going to run over the middle. And with this 2 safety deep look, no one's going to be over the middle. And again, yes, it's going to keep the clock running, but at this point, you have 50 seconds left. You're fine, and you only need 40 yards. So if you can get another 10 yards, another 20 yards, you're pretty good. So you don't have to worry about that too much. And just watch how well it works out. I mean, Sproles gets open immediately. Great idea. And also perfect throw from Rivers to allow Sproles to continue to run as he got the ball. So again, this was not a perfect day from Rivers, but he was perfect when he had to be. If he was a bit inaccurate in that pass, it's still a first down probably, but barely, maybe not even. It needed to be a perfect pass for it to get all the way inside the 20, but it was. So then we have this play, and from 2009, there were a lot of great Charger players. There's one I haven't really talked about yet, and that guy's name was Vincent Jackson, and he's going to be the guy who caps off this drive. It seemed like, I'm a Bucs fan. He did this for the Bucs and the Chargers. It always seemed like, when you needed him most, he was there, and that certainly is going to be the case in this game. It's now a cover 1 play, but a cover 1 hole. So usually when they've been playing cover 1, it's been a blitz. Not this time. And so this is the opportunity for the Chargers to go deep, and this is the opportunity for Philip Rivers to look at Vincent Jackson because he's someone who can get open. Now, once this play starts, we can't exactly see how Jackson got open, but I mean, you look that he is wide open, and I'm not going to sit here and say this was an incredible throw from Rivers, but it was good decision-making from Rivers. He read the play, he realized what was probably going to get open, and so he was already looking at Vincent Jackson when he got open, so Rivers could make the throw and allow Jackson to be able to make this grab. The ball is caught. The comeback would be complete. It was just a, incredible revenge game for Philip Rivers, I think, that really doesn't get talked about too much. I love this clip of Rivers going crazy, and then it cuts to Eli Manning just being sad. Also, I want to show this because this was fantastic. You're going to see a sack here. This is what actually clinched the game. That's Shawne Merriman, who was actually a part of that trade that happened. So, the trade, really revenge game for everybody around. Just a wild game and definitely a big moment in NFL history and a big moment in Philip Rivers' history. So I figured I'd make a video breaking it down, talking about it, because it wasn't Rivers' perfect day, but he did just enough to get the victory, and I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I think. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.